But it's interesting that we're moving towards some, I mean, because people can find you. We're moving towards some very weird thing where there's not going to be any secrets anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's that far from now.
No.
And I think it might be the only way human beings ever truly understand each other.
Oh, really?
I think it's going to happen through technology, and I think it's going to happen in our lifetimes. That our relationship to each other is going to be incredibly different than what it is now.
Neuralink, we got that coming up.
I think that's a part of it.
I have Alice, this character I introduced two books ago for In the Blood, and an AI quantum computer, and people really liked this character, but I had to sideline her for the next one, for the last book, because I didn't want to rely on her like Michael Knight in the 80s calling Kit Carr on his watch and having it jump in the Trans Am and zip off. So I sidelined her last book, but I knew I couldn't introduce a character like that and just ignore her forever. So she comes back in this, and even since I did the research for the last book, and that's only 2 years, things have increased at such an exponential rate as far as AI, quantum computing, and then the military side of that, autonomous control of platforms. So all these new things that are coming out, whether it's submarines or it's aircraft or surface ships, whatever it might be, they're all being built so that they can be autonomously controlled. They may not be yet, but they have that ability.
Have you seen that insane new ship that's autonomous?
Oh.
That's all controlled. It looks like a manta ray.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen that one.
That one's no passengers, no crew.
There's nobody on it at all.
No one on it at all. It's just a machine.
Okay.
And it looks like a damn spaceship.
Yeah.
See if you can find it.
Yeah, I know what you're
It's
talking about.
crazy looking.
Yeah.
You look at it, you're like, if this was not ours, if you were living in like 1970 and someone saw something like this.
Yeah. Dang.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
That's wild. No windows.
Yep.
You'd be like, oh my God, it's a spaceship. It's from another planet.
All new stealth stuff, stealth bombers, the speed that these things go at, the altitudes that they travel.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Well, I also think there's new ones that operate on geothermal energy.
Oh, wow.
And they can make hydrogen out of water. Like, they can do wild shit with some of these new devices that they're creating.
And this is the future. This is the future right here. So that's what I'm exploring in this thing. It's like, what happens if you turn over autonomous control or have one of these things just take control?